Yes, the chances are probably that there's like 20 birthdays here tonight. Yeah. Something like that. But anyway, happy birthday to all those people who were born today. This is a very good day. We're wandering off. I can feel it. We're losing the thread. I'm gonna play a song now for you about a pig. A song about a pig. Mona, that's right. People have been requesting Mona, and this will probably put an end to that. But you know, I wrote this song about a pig. I never thought I would write a song about a pig, or that I would have a pig at all, or own a pig. But I was wrong about that, because I did for about 6 years own a pig, and you know, I just sort of fell into it. It started well. It started with cocktails. It started with some liquid refreshment. It did. My brother and I were having cocktails, and we were arguing about. It was a familiar argument, and we were arguing about whether a pig or a dog was more intelligent. And he chose the dog. He thought a dog was more intelligent, and I chose the pig. And I guess I just was just at the right chemical moment. But I gave this stirring speech, like a celebration of all things pig, and like a homage or a paean to pigs. And a friend of, this was on Martha's Vineyard. I was there. My whole family lives over there on that island. And a friend of mine was present, and she said, "Well, clearly he likes pigs, and it's his birthday coming up. I'm gonna buy James a pig." So she went off island. She went to an agricultural fair in Maine, and she came back with this little football, this little living football, just cute as a bug's ear, a little rubbery snout at one end, a little curly tail on the other end, walking around on its tiptoes like that. Little beady, little shiny, little curious eyes looking at everything, making little noises, and a black stripe across the shoulders. Just the cutest thing. And I named her Mona and put her in a cardboard box at the foot of my bed. And I was living in a summer rental, but it was the middle of winter. It was February, and there was no heat. So a couple of months went by, and when spring finally came in and the room thawed out, it became immediately apparent that Mona should move outside. At the time, I was building myself a home, and I made a sort of an enclosure for Mona in the woods, a pig pen for Mona in the woods, just by nailing some boards to some trees, you know. And I put up a little lean-to, and she moved in there, settled in, got comfortable. Everything was smooth for a while. She started to put on weight. She put on about 600 pounds in about 6 months, and I've never seen anything like it. It was really, you know. But my older brother Alex, he just couldn't accept the fact that I would have a pig as a pet. He said, "James, that's wrong. That's not a pet. That's an agricultural product you got there, and it's time for us to kill it and eat it." Yeah, I felt the same way. I said, "Never mind that." But pretty soon, my little daughter Sally was born, and that was just grist for my brother's mill. He said, "Oh man, this goes from being wrong to being dangerous now." You know, he said, "Because someday, I know you love that little girl more than life itself, But someday that little girl, she's gonna stand up on those two little feet and walk, all curious and innocent, into the woods, where Mona is gonna kill her and eat her. So I started having these murderous thoughts about Mona. He got through to me a little bit there. And it was in one of those moods that I wrote this next song about cold-blooded, premeditated murder. But as it turned out, I didn't, the song is short. The song is only like a minute long or something. It's an introduction that's really just... It's going to eat the whole set. There was a family of rats that were living in the woods near Mona's enclosure there, and freeloading off of her feed. And we called the rat warden to come by, and a charming guy, the rat warden, and he came by and he carefully placed these waxy cakes of poison and grain on there. And, well, I think you pretty much guessed it. Mona got hold of one of those rat baits. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Well, life's good friends are hard to find, and one of mine is dead. And things I should have said to her, I'll say to you instead. So much of you to love, too much of you to take care of. Got too big to keep, too damn old to eat. When it was just a football at your mama's side, I reckon everyone forgave you for a barbecue when you died. And everybody thinking about you like an underground, pushing up a vine tree in my feet. Nothing can close your eyes. I got a 12-game surprise waiting for you. Since the day that you passed away, everything's just the same. Everywhere I go, somebody mentions your name. Sometimes it's easiest to tell a friend a lie, 'cause they don't understand the way I feel. So much of you to love, too much of you to take care of. So long. Now she's gone, and I am left alone, as you can see. But ever since I caused her death, well, I do miss her company.